Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Madonna Ballard and this is my channel. And we talk about, me, talk about crochet sometimes, talk about yarn, just stuff. I yell at everybody a lot. I don't know why I do that. It's just my human nature. Okay, so I watched Z this morning. I love my Z. And she did a thing that she saw on Crystal's new channel, her family channel. BOD Squad. 23, I don't know, likes, I guess, to see if you know your partner. The only partner I have are the animals. And my daughter. She's never here. And even when she is, kind of stick to her own side of the house. So, I'm going to do this just like Z did about me. I didn't get very many of Z's right, and that surprised me. I thought I knew Z. I've been watching Z for a long time. Almost as long as I've been watching Crystal. But I didn't watch Crystal's either. Sorry, Crystal, I will. Like she cares if I watch. But anyway. I doubt I'd get very many of Crystal's and Mr. Bagel Days right either, so. But I got a couple right. So I thought I'd do this real quick today just as a way to kind of check in. Everything's still great. Everything's still awesome. Pulling through this, starting to see more and more good stories come out of the news, which is a breath of fresh air, actually. And if you're not seeing those, then you're not watching the right news. Pick and choose, just like you do everything else in life. If you're watching something and it's bringing you down, turn the channel. It's not that tough, people. We can get through this. We can be happy. We just got to do it on our own. So, okay, first question is, or the first, whatever, it's your favorites of stuff. Okay, so first one is your favorite color. Everybody knows my favorite color. Everybody should get this right. Green. Green is my favorite color. No, I'm not Irish. My mother was 100%. My father was half. So maybe that's where I got it. I don't know. Favorite genre of music. Heavy metal. Headbanging. But I think I've been through about all of them. But I listen to a lot of country. Willie Nelson has my heart. I've seen Trace Atkins. Why, I don't know. But I mean, he's talented. He's freaking hot. But he's talented. Seen him about 3 times. But my heart goes with heavy metal. I just love Metallica. Van Halen is my favorite band ever. Ever. Seen them about 5 times. My favorite song is Back in Black, AC/DC. Cult of Personality. I love that song. There's too many. I'd be here all day, and none of us want that. So anyway, heavy metal, we'll say. Favorite food. Well, I got lots of favorites. Look at this fluffy body. Wow, if I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, it would probably be steak. Steak. Either a big old freaking T-bone or a big filet with a baked potato, butter, salt and pepper, and a big, huge leafy green salad with blue cheese and French dressing and beets. I would think I died and went to heaven. I only had that once in my whole life, that meal, and it was awesome. But that's my favorite. When I think of my favorite meal, that would be it. My favorite food, meat. I mean, I'm in the heartland of pigs and cows. We eat meat, and we eat lots of it. Favorite soda, Dr. Pepper. Used to be Mountain Dew. I don't drink that much soda. I drink mostly water and beer. Beer, pop, beer, soda. I think there's soda in beer. Okay, beer. Animal. No, none. Daryl. Daryl's my favorite animal. And Tess. And Buddy. Okay, dogs and cats. God damn it. Favorite holiday. Thanksgiving. Ugh. It's when you first time in the year you really strive to get all your family together. I mean, I don't have that much family left anymore, but it used to be. Favorite book? I've said this 1,000 times too. To Kill a Mockingbird. Pizza topping. If I could only have one topping, it would be Italian sausage. Favorite pastime? Really? Crocheting. TV series. I loved Star Trek. I loved, oh, there's so many from my youth. Any of the Westerns. More recently, but not that recent, I don't know. I like shows about lawyers. And I hate lawyers in real life. Isn't that weird? Attorneys are the biggest waste of skin and waste of education ever. I like shows about them. Because it shows how freaking off the wall they are, I guess. Fruit. I don't like that many. I like strawberries. I like watermelon. That's about it. Just not a big fruity. Pineapple. I eat pineapple once in a while. Those little baby cutie oranges, I like those sometimes. But generally, I hate oranges. Vegetable. Squash. It's probably my number one. I love me some squash. I like almost all vegetables. I like onions, but they don't like me. Man, if I even eat just a sliver, I'm in bed for 3 days. Just tears up my guts. But I like them. I used to be able to eat them. I don't know what the hell happened. But I like all vegetables except peas. Peas are disgusting. All peas. Any kind of peas. And don't throw that. Oh, frozen ones aren't that. Yes, they are. Peas suck. I hate them. Yeah. Favorite subject in school? In high school? Probably science. I was kind of a geek. I wasn't, but I kind of was. My favorite actor. Wow. Cary Grant. There's too many. Cary Grant. Jimmy Stewart. Kevin Costner. Anybody that can take a character and be completely different in the next movie. You know, like, there's so many that, like John Wayne. I love John Wayne, but he's the same in every single movie. He's John Wayne. But somebody that can change their character keeps me entertained. Favorite singer? Man, I can't. Diamond Dave, but not because he can sing, because he's an entertainer. I don't know. Lionel Richie. Patsy Cline. Willie Nelson. There's no way. I mean, I'm big into music. I have music on almost 24/7, and I just couldn't pick one. Favorite superhero? Batman. It's always been Batman. Ever since he came out. Even before he came out on TV. When all we had was comic books. Batman. It just was. Favorite comedian? 10,000 of those, too. Ellen DeGeneres. Makes me laugh. Makes me belly laugh. David Letterman. I know a lot of people say he's not a comedian, but he makes me laugh. So, in my book, that qualifies him as a comedian. I've watched the greats from forever. Red Skelton. Daddy K. I mean, way back, Alan Alda, in his when he was on MASH. That dry wit. That's what I like. Richard Pryor used to crack me up. Comedians are kind of like singers. Got 1,000 of them. And I could go on all day about comedians. Johnny Carson. And I won't. But I could. Favorite season? Winter. Duh. Favorite movie? Ooh. I got a lot of those I really like too. Favorite movie? Must Love Dogs. My Fair Lady. Singing in the Rain. The King and I. Lots and lots of them. I don't have one favorite. It's not possible. My favorite smell. Clean as soap, like someone that just got done taking a shower. Or bread baking. That's a good smell. Kids. 1. Decade. You know, this isn't fair because I grew up in almost all the decades, so making me pick one isn't easy. Probably the 50s. We weren't in Vietnam yet, or it wasn't on everybody's mind like it got to be. Was pretty, we weren't free. I mean, we still had big, rules and blah, 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 but the object of every time you left the house, or even after you woke up or opened your eyes in the morning, the object of the day was to have fun. And I still try to carry that through all these freaking years later. But I mean, that's what it was. And it wasn't, did you get in trouble? Did you do this? Did you do that? Fuck the establishment, blah, blah, blah. No. You just got up, you went, you had fun. That was it. My favorite YouTube channel. Oh, like I'm going to say this. No matter what I say, I'm going to lose subs, and I can't afford to lose any. I barely got any the way it is. So, I have a variety. Matter of fact, I get emails from YouTube all the time saying, you've subscribed to too many channels, please manage your subscriptions, blah, blah, blah. So, and I never do, but every once in a while when I click on subscribe, it won't let me, so I go through and find somebody to get rid of and get rid of them and then go and subscribe. It's a big mess. But anyway, so there you go. Wasn't that fun? I had fun. I didn't really. Yeah, I did. I had fun. It was great. Crochet wise, what am I doing? Hey, I finished my crystal hat. The half double crochet one that she just put on her channel. Mine looks nothing like hers, which I'm not surprised at all about, but there we go. One more blue hat. That makes 11 blue hats. Or the hat not hate. And what else I'm working on? I am working on that baby. I don't know if I told you guys. I don't know who I've told and who I haven't. But anyway, a baby blanket for a friend who just had a baby, obviously, or I wouldn't be making a blanket. But the first 12 inches is all single crochet. Isn't this a fun one? But I'm almost there. Can you see it? Kind of pretty. The stripe, the ombre isn't quite as pronounced as it looks on there, but it's close. So, almost to the next section. It's 3 sections. First section is 12 inches of single crochet. Okay, so there we go. If you guys want to do the whole 23 favorites thing, I'll put the link down below in the description box, and the 23 things you're supposed to name your favorite of. And everybody keep your chin up. You know, I know it's tough times, and I know some people are having a really hard time, and I pray for you constantly. But for the most part, stop the whining. This is nothing. I could go into details about how this is nothing, but I won't. It'll just make y'all think, oh God, the old bad is better, and I don't want to be that way. So, we can do this. This is nothing. We have each other. And people are being so creative on ways to share and be social without actually being on top of each other and all huggy. But, you know, I never like that hug crap anyway. So, this is good. This is all good. So, y'all keep happy. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay inside. Stay home. Stay home. Stay. Wash your hands. Stop touching your face. See? Now don't do that. And we'll get through it. Help each other. Be creative. Try and think of a way to communicate with a neighbor or with a friend, or besides the usual internet. Like, did you see that lady that went out and sang in her driveway for her neighbors? It was great. It was wonderful. They all had such a good time. And everybody stayed in their own driveway. It was great. It was awesome. If I can find it later, I'll post it on my community tab. Okay? So everybody stay happy and laugh, 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 because life's too short not to.